Good afternoon, my name is Hannah Shade and this is Break a Leg. It was 7:15 on an increasingly warm May morning when I got the call asking if I had seen the cast list yet. The caller sounded very excited. Soon after this, I found out that I was awarded the role of Ariel in our high school's production of The Little Mermaid. Now, this was a goal I had been working to achieve my whole high school drama career. Being this character, this strong character, helped me to realize not only more about myself, but my love for being on stage. Being on stage and being a part of something bigger is something that brings me joy. Now, the beginning of any production is always the easiest, at least to me, because I feel like I have all the time in the world to memorize my lines and get my cues in. Now, for this production, it was a little bit easier on me to memorize because I grew up watching The Little Mermaid, so I was already familiar with the songs and her character, and it also helped that half the production, she doesn't have a voice, so less lines for me to memorize. Now, not only did I go through with memorizing and learning, I also got to help pick out my costume, which was a lot of fun because we went with a hipster theme for all our costumes, which meant we got a little bit of something unique to add our own little twist to the production of The Little Mermaid. And besides all these things, we had, of course, practice, where we would read our scripts for one scene and read off those, and then we'd do that scene again, except without scripts. And we did this and over and over and over again until one day we were finally comfortable enough to go completely off book and start focusing on the details. Now, when we got down to the nitty-gritty of things, is where it got a little bit chaotic and testing. We had practice every night, sometimes until 10 p.m. We were practically living at the school. Now, there's also some tension that started to build between the cast members and the directors, and this was because our normal director was on maternity leave. So we had two completely new directors directing us, so we weren't used to them and they weren't used to us, which made things a little bit harder, but we worked through it. And another thing that was a little bit difficult for myself was the fact that I had to start kissing Prince Eric at practices. Now, this proved to be a little bit embarrassing and uncomfortable at first, but we luckily got over it and worked our way on. And finally, the time came for all of our hard work to pay off. Showtime was the most exhilarating moment of my life. Being backstage with the cast members and wishing each other luck as we went onto the stage completely terrified is one of my favorite moments. And not only that, but I also had a team of 4 people backstage waiting for me just to help me change my costume between scenes. We all worked together as a big team. We were like a family. And getting to be Ariel was an indescribable feeling. And when I look back on my final bow, I know that that production was going to be one that I would never forget. Being a part of The Little Mermaid was a very stressful and chaotic time, but it was also a whole lot of fun and completely worth all of those late nights. Going on stage and performing for hundreds of people may not be for everyone, but it's what I love most. And I hope that everyone gets a chance to find the thing that gives them as much joy as being on stage brings me. Thank you.